Attack on Titan Star Wars Edition. Humanity is on the brink of extinction, pushed to the edges of the galaxy by an evolutionary nightmare they never saw coming. In a desolate outer rim planet, the remnants of civilization cower behind towering metallic walls meant to shield them from their titanic enemies, monstrous, force-wielding titans. These gargantuan creatures, created as weapons in the Empire's cruel experiments, now run wild, leaving terror and destruction in their wake. The video opens with panoramic shots of the planet's barren surface, the walls looming large against a crimson sky. Inside the walls, humanity exists in battered communities, struggling to maintain a fragile sense of normalcy while living in constant fear of an attack. This isn't just survival, it's imprisonment. Aaron Skywalker, a fiery young scavenger, stares longingly at the horizon. He's tired of hiding, tired of being trapped. We weren't meant to live like this, he tells his sister Mikasa Organa and his best friend Armin Kenobi. His yearning for freedom and his anger at the Titans sets the stage for a storm of events that will rock the galaxy. But just as he begins to dream of escape, a monstrous Force Titan breaches the walls and the last vestige of safety crumbles. The ground shakes, fires rage, and the air is filled with screams. A colossal Force Titan, the largest anyone has ever seen, smashes through the outer wall, letting a swarm of smaller, grotesque Titans pour into the colony. Chaos reigns as humanity's steel fortifications crumble like dust. Aaron watches in horror as his family and neighbors are slaughtered. In the face of unimaginable loss, including his own loved ones, he swears vengeance. "We will fight back," he declares, his voice shaking with raw emotion. This act of destruction serves as the inciting incident that forces Aaron, Mikasa, and Armin to join the Rebel Titan Corps, a specialized force dedicated to fighting Titans and reclaiming stolen territory. But this galaxy is far more twisted than they know. What begins as a fight for survival will spiral into a galactic battle for truth, freedom, and the soul of humanity. The Rebel Titan Corps is the galaxy's last line of defense. Equipped with cutting-edge vertical mobility units powered by kyber crystals, these fighters move with dazzling speed, leaping off buildings and walls to strike Titans in their only weak point, the vulnerable base of the skull. Aaron, Mikasa, and Armin undergo harsh training to prepare for the field. We see the grit and struggle of mastering the kyber-powered rigs, their frustration, their failures, and finally their progress. Stunning visuals of vertical combat maneuvers fill the screen, showcasing the technological marvel of combining Star Wars-level tech with the fluid, heart-pounding movements of Attack on Titan. Their squad introduces vibrant characters, brave, flawed, and diverse individuals, each driven by a haunting past. The core leader, a grizzled mentor and former Jedi exile, reminds them of the heavy burden they carry. Every failure costs lives. Every victory inches us closer to freedom. Be sure which side you're fighting for. But the battlefield is never forgiving. The team embarks on their first mission, a routine patrol near a reclaimed village. What begins as a straightforward reconnaissance spirals into chaos as a Titan ambush traps the squad. These aren't ordinary Titans, they're grotesque hybrids of flesh and Star Wars tech, imbued with traces of the Force. Pulsing red lights emanate from their bodies, and some wield saber-like energy claws that tear through the village's buildings like paper. Aaron hesitates when facing his first kill, overwhelmed by the sheer size and horror of the enemy. As the battle crescendos in carnage, he finds himself cornered by a Force Titan. Just as death seems imminent, something stirs within him. A strange connection to the Force awakens, giving him a moment of clarity and strength. With Mikasa's help, he channels this new energy, taking the Titan down with a devastating blow. This victory saves the squad, but leaves more questions than answers. Why me? Aaron wonders. What is this power? The answers will change everything. While victories against isolated Titans bring hope, clues scattered in old Imperial ruins tell a horrifying story. Unearthed data suggests that Titans are no accident. They are the result of genetic experiments by the Empire to weaponize living creatures through the Force. Darth Vader himself emerges as the shadowy figure behind the experiments, hunting ways to create an invincible army to crush the rebellion. The stakes skyrocket when a holographic message from Leia Organa reaches the core. She confirms the rebels' suspicions. The Empire's Titan production facilities are still active, and if not stopped, the galaxy could be overrun by unstoppable bioweapons. But that's not all. Hidden among the files is information that ties Aaron's family to the experiments. Self-doubt gnaws at him as he questions his own origins, even as he grows more desperate to destroy the Titans. To combat this growing threat, the Corps forges alliances with fringe rebel forces. Han Solo and Chewbacca lend their smuggling expertise running supplies and striking at key Imperial convoys. Yoda, appearing from the depths of exile, becomes a quiet spiritual guide for Aaron, helping him grapple with his deepening Force connection. "We are not Jedi, we are not Sith," Yoda whispers, "but balance within you, it lies." A plan takes shape. Locate the Empire's Titan production facility, sabotage their operations, and end the nightmare. But as hope rises, so does the cost of war. The Corps faces an onslaught of Titans in their largest battle yet as they attempt to reclaim outer settlements. The fight is brutal and several beloved characters are lost. Amid the chaos, Aaron discovers he can channel the Force, not only to enhance his combat skills, but to influence Titans themselves. This development horrifies his allies, who begin to fear that he is becoming too much like the enemy they are fighting. Conflicted, Aaron confronts Mikasa and Armin. If we hate them so much, how far will we go to stop them? How much of myself do I have to lose before this is over? The line between hero and monster becomes increasingly blurred. The culmination of the story comes in an audacious infiltration of an Imperial research base. Inside, the Corps discovers horrifying experiments where captured people are forcibly turned into Titans. Evidence of Vader's involvement is everywhere. The laboratory is a grim shrine to his dark ambitions. A final confrontation pits Aaron against Darth Vader himself. The Dark Lord senses fear and power in Aaron, tantalizing him with offers of dominion over both Titans and humanity. The battle is intense, with Aaron momentarily succumbing to Vader's crushing power before rallying his newfound connection to the Force to escape. However, the Corps pays a heavy price for their attack. Friends are lost and morale is shaken as Vader's promise of a new Titan attack lingers ominously on the horizon. The final scenes find the Corps regrouping, battered but not broken. Aaron, now more focused and resolute, realizes the power to transform their fate lies within them, not just the Force, but the will to stand together. The camera pans out from the rebel Titan Corps prepping for a final assault, poised to strike at the heart of the Empire's Titan Command Center. Behind them, the burning wall they once relied on lies in ruins. Ahead of them, the future of the galaxy. Fade to black. What lies beyond the walls? The question echoes as the screen cuts to the title card, Attack on Titan, Star Wars Edition. Will Aaron and his companions survive, and will freedom ever be enough? This script immerses viewers in a high-stakes dramatic fusion of two beloved universes, teeming with epic action, philosophical tension, and a relentless drive for freedom. It's a cinematic journey sci-fi fans won't want to miss.